Maddie, that's not how you do a push-up.
Hey Maddie, time for lesson number 1. We're going to learn how to do a push-up. Okay, so get on your hands and knees. Put your feet in the air, hands shoulder width apart, and use the top of your body and go straight down to the floor. Butt down a little. Down. Good job, Maddie.
Yes.
Okay, get on the ground. Plank position. Make sure your hands are even with your shoulders.
Okay.
And butt down. Go. Okay.
Okay, so the motor skill that I decided to learn was how to do a proper push-up. I have done push-ups before, but I know there's a improper and proper way to do them, and a lot of people tend to do them improperly. And I was going to do a gymnastics move, but that fell through, so I did a push-up. So when I did the first push-up with no instruction for my first attempt, I knew I wasn't doing it completely correct, but I kind of adjusted. I knew I wasn't doing it correctly in the way that I was aware that I adjusted my body so that it was sort of easier for me to complete the push-up. So pretty much I sacrificed form and was trying to just do more quantity than quality. So for the first lesson, she had me do an easier version of a push-up, or a girl push-up. So she had me get on my knees with my feet up off the ground at like a 45-degree angle. She said that the purpose of this was so that I didn't have to push up all my body weight at once quite yet, because that was the most difficult part of a push-up. So it was just kind of to get me used to the upper body portion of the push-up. So we kind of did it in like little increments, I guess you could say. But it took the weight off of my legs and just made it so that I focused on the upper body down to like my hips form of the push-up, which helped to kind of wean me into it, I guess. She did all of the push-ups along with me, giving me the opportunity to watch her if need be, and giving me feedback at the same time. So if I chose to, I could look over and compare her form or her push-up to my form and my push-up and make adjustments accordingly. During the second lesson, we moved on to regular push-ups. We focused on my hands being closer to shoulder width apart than too far apart, and keeping my head up. She mentioned before we actually recorded, we mentioned that I should keep the thought in mind of just my whole body being parallel to the ground the entire time. Keeping my butt down, everything just being in one straight level line, not sticking my butt up or pushing my head down or anything like that, and that my arms should bend in a 90-degree angle pretty much, and then just go straight back up. Yeah, that's pretty much all in all. She was a pretty good teacher. She gave good feedback, she gave good demonstrations. It was kind of a hard thing to teach someone because the majority of people know the common knowledge of doing a push-up, but there is different forms that you can do, and you can do them incorrectly, so she worked well with it. I learned that a lot of the stuff we do as teachers is very important. The importance of demonstration, the importance of feedback, and KP and KR shows in how your students learn. So